Hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. Today we're seeing the return of a Florida individual I recently covered, and we'll also watch a judge who didn't hold back and really put him in his place. This next case shows just how unpredictable things can get in the courtroom, and you'll see why this judge's approach caught everyone's attention.
Not prepared this morning with your sovereign citizen argument? You needed some additional time to prepare?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you some additional time to prepare your sovereign citizen argument. When do you want to come back?
Well, they're both back, and today we'll find out if he's finally learned anything from his previous sovereign citizen arguments, or if the judge will send him back to his cell for a bit more study time. This next session promises to be revealing, and it's clear the courtroom isn't going to let him off easily. So let's dive in and see how it unfolds.
Judge, I have brought to court with me during the recess the paperwork that was delivered by a private citizen for Mr. Morris. I have removed the binder clip that I had on it. There are no staples, there are no paper clips in the packet. It's simply a packet of prepared documents. Okay.
All right, Mr. Morris, now that you have your paperwork, anything else you want me to consider?
Yes, sir. I'm looking through it now, sir.
Okay.
I ain't seen it in a minute.
You'd think that his time in jail would have at least given him the chance to properly announce himself as a secured party creditor by special appearance, not general. But no, he's still struggling with the basics. Up next, he has about 3 minutes of silence as he tries to go through the paperwork that was just handed to him, probably hoping it contains some kind of get-out-of-jail-free solution. I'm going to skim through this part, so you don't have to sit through all the confusion and frustration yourself.
Mr. Common Trust. It's just speaking about the trust. This was the UCC, just financial statement. It was a UCC statement with my own Alizé Morris and the trust name. The principal name was Octavius Alizé Taekwondo. And then it says, this is the entry of collateral by trustee / secure party creditor on behalf of the trust estate. It's Octavius Alizé Taekwondo Trust in the commercial chambers under necessity to secure the rights, title, interest, and value therefore in, and the root or title from inception, as well as all property held in trust, including but not limited to DNA, cDNA, cell lines. There's I don't know what that word is right there.
Mr. Morris, I thought you said that they arrested the wrong person. They have the wrong person in jail. That's why I'm not sure what you're talking about some trust in your DNA and cDNA.
It says retina scans is what that said.
Okay.
Or retina scans.
I have to say, these situations just keep getting more entertaining. The last time I covered this individual, I mentioned that this type of sovereign citizen is actually my favorite to watch. These are the ones who are absolutely convinced they're right, but when asked to explain why, they just can't provide a clear answer. It's a mix of confidence and confusion that makes their courtroom moments so fascinating to observe.
Hold on.
Do we need to check your fingerprints or scan your retina to verify? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Oh, you can read this? I can't really read it like that.
Let me see. Maybe I'm not sure what's going on. You told me you were not Octavius Morris. Then you just started reading something from a sheet of paper that says Octavius Elise Taquan Morris.
Okay.
So are you or are you not Octavius Elise Taquan Morris?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Smith,
My name, this is right here, sir. It's on. You probably can have a good chance reading it. Right here. This right here. Bill of service, tort and violation. I just had a judge look at this. I can't read all this stuff. Not to you. Alexander Moore, secure party, Billy, and principal of you or the agent fail not to, I don't know that word is right there. To your oath that should be called to answer before one God and the one supreme.
I can't hear you, Mr. Moore.
All this
Oh, sir, I want to call you Mr. Morris if that's not your name.
Nope, it's all about his name. I don't want to give too much away, but he believes that the wrong person was arrested. In his view, he is the living man, not the name written in all caps on official paperwork. This argument may sound confusing, but it's a key part of the sovereign citizen beliefs he's following, and it's what he insists on presenting in court.
Let me ask you this, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you saying, I'm looking at a complaint affidavit here, and on December 5th, according to this complaint affidavit, Gulf County Sheriff's Department pulled you over while you were driving and arrested you, and they ran your name, Z. Morris, came back as a convicted felon. And are you telling me that your name is not Notorious Morris, or you're not the person they arrested on December 5th? What are you telling? Did you give a false name? What are you telling me?
I ain't giving no false name, Your Honor.
How did they get that name, Zatavius Elise Morris? Well, you don't answer that question. That probably has to do with, I'm trying to figure out, maybe Mr. Hill, you could help me. Is he saying that the Sheriff's Department arrested the wrong person?
Your Honor, as much as I can.
Well, don't disclose any confidential, privileged information.
I raised issues when I had my pretrial discovery meeting with Mr. Morris pertaining to this case, because that's the only one I've got discovery on.
Yes, sir.
And I've done some independent research into that. Mr. Morris, or this individual, has this information that he's saying that he is not the person.
I'll take a look at whatever you want me to. I'm looking at the complaint affidavit. They said they had your driver's. They said you have your driver's license, and they ran your driver's license with that name. And
license.
Well, I guess the state doesn't have to prove you were driving without a license, especially since you just admitted it on the record. Now the judge is taking a moment to review the paperwork, and that's when it becomes clear he's dealing with someone who's going to be extremely difficult to reason with. Things are about to get interesting as the judge navigates this tricky situation in the courtroom.
You read the last.
So I'm looking at legal notice and demand to all state, federal, and international public officials. This is a contract and admiralty. This is some of that sovereign citizen nonsense. I thought you were saying that they arrested the wrong person. I'm not listening to any of that sovereign citizen nonsense. You told me they arrested the wrong person. If you're talking about admiralty law and that the first page was a trust and that you're the debtor, I'm not listening to any of that nonsense. When are we coming back?
Your discretion, Judge. I can tell you I've got discovery on the first case. I don't have discovery yet on the second case. I'm at your discretion, Judge.
Ms. Smith, when do you want to come back?
Judge, let's do the 6/27, our next available, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll come. And Mr. Morris, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I thought you were telling me they arrested the wrong person. I certainly don't want someone who hasn't. If you're the wrong person that they arrested, I didn't want you sitting in the county jail. But what you gave me looks like some of that admiralty law, sovereign citizen. I travel. I don't drive. I don't have jurisdiction over you. I'm not listening to that stuff.
You know, I really appreciate judges like him. The person claims the wrong individual was arrested and comes in with paperwork and an argument, so the judge lets him speak. But once it becomes clear that the arguments have no real legal basis, the judge shuts it down immediately. This way, the rest of the day isn't wasted, and court time can be used efficiently without getting bogged down by baseless claims.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
You didn't get what I said? That was the agent of the principal. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're talking about a bunch of stuff that people who believe themselves to be sovereign citizens parrot. And I told you I'm not listening to any of that. I'm not sure how you, the principal and the agent of your own, I'm not listening to that. Now, if you are wrongfully arrested, that's what I thought you were saying. I certainly want to listen to that. But if you are talking about trust and being the agent, and you're not the principal, and I saw something about admiralty law, I'm not listening to that.
What?
I will see you on the 27th of June. Take care, sir.
All right. It looks like our next court date will be June 27th. He has his paperwork, giving him about a month and a half to figure things out. But I wouldn't bet on him successfully representing himself. Honestly, the chances are very low that he'll manage to navigate this on his own. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you didn't, hit dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below. And be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my future content.